Trying to record a video. I'm trying to do too many things. Anybody who thinks this is easy needs a producer. Okay, so welcome GDPR. Welcome the government telling us what we can do in our advertising and how we can handle our data. And one of my prospective clients is suspending all accounting activities in order to prepare for the coming sales tax tsunami, which basically people are starting to send out invoices on October 1st for any company of any consequence. And the owner said to me, it's not so much the paying the sales tax, it's the teams of bounty hunters that we expect to descend on our company, basically an unlimited number that think they have legal right to our books. And how do we prepare for that? Right. Thank you, Supreme Court, for the worst ruling ever. Thank you, Justice Kennedy, for your legacy of destroying American business and working on it for year after year after year to get this to go through with South Dakota. By destroying Nexus, they basically just opened the doors and opened every business in America to bounty hunters from any state in the country. Any municipality, any taxing authority can say, you sold into our thing. They should place test orders. They should go to the post office. He was mailing into their town, and they go after him. I shouldn't help him any. Okay, but this is the article that triggered my foray into ethics. It was from Wired magazine, and it basically said that Microsoft, Facebook, and Google are creating internal groups and reviewing the uses of artificial intelligence. Eric Horvitz was driving through Microsoft's campus, which is, like a college campus. It's got kind of turny drives, and it's very park-like. It's the buildings aren't huge; those are over across the hill. I forget the name of the town, but maybe it's Redmond. But there's all these high-rise Microsoft buildings. But the campus is a beautiful little place, and I was there back in the late '90s when that was most of what there was. The car didn't exactly go down the street perfectly, and it blew 2 tires on a raised yellow curb marking the center line and shredded the tires. And he started thinking, maybe this autopilot function on the Tesla isn't as good as it's cracked up to be. Okay? And so he started in 2016 an AI group to see if maybe we should worry about ethics in AI. Microsoft's cloud services for analyzing faces revealed a study revealed that it was much less accurate for black women than white men. Another article cited, I believe it was Google, whose facial recognition on pictures made blacks, well, they misclassified them. Let's just say we'll stay in the realm of political correctness. And so there's these problems. Google has I think we'll go down. Google has a bot that will call you. Yeah, here's the monkey or chimp. It classified. They also have technology that lets, like, beauty parlors or haircut appointments or doctor's offices call you and schedule an appointment, and it's all done with robot voices, but you can't tell it's robot voices. Most people won't tell that it is. And so now they're talking about whether they should say this is a robot. It's a very pleasant robot. It was a spooky kind of test. Don't know. And this morning I was reading about Gmail and how it's completing your sentences for you if you want it. And most of the people talking about it are turning it off. I plan to turn it off. I think one of the few differentiating factors we have as humans is our use of language, and particularly our individual use of language. So I tend to lean toward effective euphuistic language. I bet Google would never come up with that, but that's how you know it's me. Look them up. You can find out euphuistic. It means using bigger words than you know what they mean. That's me, of course, of course. Anyway, so this article, with not a shred of evidence, says that financial brands are winning millennial audiences through ethics and education. So we went from AI and how we need boundaries on it. Well, actually, we need good quality control in the old days. You know, they put an AI label on everything, and then it sounds like we have to have some new standards of performance. No, it just wanted to do what it's supposed to do, right? Okay, I couldn't find anything that really found as a report that they say it works, and that millennials care, Canadian firms care. This really kind of scared me because I was watching Jordan Peterson on ethics, corporate ethics, and this basically says we won't use data to target vulnerable populations. So we'll target, I don't know what. What's the least vulnerable population? White male veterans? How about? Let's say that's the least. I don't know what the least is, but they're going to use it on them. They can use it on anybody they want as long as they're not vulnerable populations. They won't promote the use of negative emotions. Well, look at what Google did. This wonderful thing lets the email write the letter back for you, and you. I would love it if Google, put the same speech to text capability in my computer, because I got a microphone here and I got a computer and I can do that on my phone, you know, but then I have to push send and all this with my finger. Give me the voice to text on my computer. I don't know why you don't. Put that in Gmail. I'd like it. Then I would use it. Okay, we will take action to avoid prejudice and bias. Again, very difficult, very difficult. We'll be open about what our AI does and stick to our values and pledge not to change our... Well, your ethics may not be my ethics, which brings me to another topic. Oh, this I thought was good. If you had to boil it down, do other people stand to gain from your sales tactics? There's 4 questions you can ask yourself. And what I mean by that is, do my customers stand to gain? Or is it just me gaining and making money? If it's just me gaining and making money, if you answer no to any of these, you ought to really want to ask yourself if this is ethical. Do your sales tactics and actions have a positive influence on your own and others' well-being and self-esteem? Really, just another subset of 2, but, you know, if you just say, you know, the old back the hearse up to the door. If you don't use this product, you may die instantly. You know, that may not help anybody's self-esteem. Okay, do your sales tactics and actions move you and your customer closer to your respective short and long-term goals? Is it a win-win? Okay, is it a win-win? Are you going to provide more benefit than what they're paying you for? Are they going to get benefit? I think that's a fair question. Would most people approve of how you prospect for new business and sell? That's a little bit of a toughie because, you know, most people aren't in business. Most people are not thinking about what you're thinking about. They're not thinking about growing a company. They're thinking about just getting by day to day. So I'm not sure I even get that one. I think we could boil this down to, you know, to sort of do unto others. Oh, man. Fast 10 minutes. That was a good place to stop. I'm John Miglautsch. Hit like and share.